and welcome back to another episode of The Nick Show. Today we're going to... I don't really remember where the hell we left off. It's been a while. It's been a while, people. Oh, yeah, we were in Rivet City. Right, time to talk with Dr. Lee about Dad and Project Purity! Let's see if we can find, like, a way to, like, organize ourselves.
Hey there.
Hey there! Well, hello there, pretty security guard lady. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Science lab! Ooh, you wanna get breath with somebody?
Most advanced scientific center in the capital wasteland. I find your...
Look, Dr. Zimmer, we've been over...
She's in Fallout 4!
area. I'm tired of telling you. It's you. My heavens, you look so much like him. You're James's son, aren't you? What are you doing here?
Wait! How do you know who I am? Have we met?
You were too young to remember, and I suppose James never spoke of me. Typical.
I was his
I'm Dr.
mistress.
Madison Lee. I worked with your parents many years ago. Now I run the science lab here in Rivet City. It was all I had left. When your mother died, your father decided to leave with you. He abandoned our work. We had no choice but to do the same.
See if the audio gets a bit better now. Sorry, I had my thing on. Okay, I'm trying to find my father. Have you seen him?
You mean you haven't? I assumed he sent you here. For that matter, aren't you supposed to be in a vault? James said he left you there.
I left the vault to look for him.
Did you? I was under the impression that's exactly the opposite of what he wanted for you. Well, you won't find him here. He's come and gone already.
Well, that's a bit... That's a shame. Then stop wasting my time and tell me where he is!
Well, I don't know where he is. The last I knew, he was going back to the old lab. Now, will you kindly leave? I have work to do. I'm going to tell you the same thing I told your father. Don't go. Whatever's left there, it isn't worth it anymore. The project was abandoned. We gave up. There's no reason to go back.
Yeah, there is.
Fine. Suit yourself. It's in the old Jefferson Memorial Building, northwest of here, along the river.
Just pretend I read those out loud.
Good luck finding your father.
Yeah, thanks, bitch.
We don't know about your runaway robot, and we don't care. This is dedicated to solving real problems.
Yeah, real problems. Like how to get an apple to grow again. I don't know. Oh, Jesus. So Rivet City has always fascinated me, because I do not think that it would have worked. Because eventually, like, no matter how cool your ship is, it's like eventually it would sink, wouldn't it? It would like rust. It's made of like carbonite steel. By the way, carbonite steel is just I don't know. It sounds cool. I mean steel. Or maybe like steel can't rust. I guess if the iron content was big enough. Because steel is just purified iron, isn't it? Ah, well, who cares? Let's go to the Jefferson Memorial. What in the real world I do believe is the Jeffersonian Institute of something. I don't know. It's a museum, isn't it? Like a big-ass museum. And there's going to be super mutants, and we're going to have a jolly old time. Hey, they're ugly. Right. That. What? Sorry. It's a bit problematic to get not interrupted in a house of 5. Jesus. Hey, did I get a headshot there? Nice.
No more games.
Time to die! If I remember correctly, there's a thing in here that's gonna like shoot me, unless they've already taken care of it. Let's see if we can find some medicines. Paint guns, yay! Yay, instant mashed potatoes. Love those. They are my favorites. Oh, piss off. Let's eat. Med-X, pork and beans, squirrel on stick, and some vodka. I said I'm a boom and up says a well. Yay! Oh god, there's more of them. Oh, come on. Why you do this? Why you do this? It's because, oh, sorry. I just jumped into no vision there for some reason. Oh, come on then!
Stupid little man! Scream! Scream for your worthless life!
What the hell? That sounded like something... Oh! Did they use Wes Johnson for this? I didn't know he was in this game at all. Someone please, like... Well, if you have any, please give me some info about that, because that's actually really interesting. I did not know that Wes Johnson was a part of this. Huh. What?
No more games. Oh! Time to die! Ah, wounded!
He dead? I asked you a question! Is he dead? If yes, nod twice. If no, well, we're fucked, innit? Okay, so I'm gonna use a stealth boy. I'm going to equip my 10mm pistol. I'm gonna crouch and I'm gonna see if there are any enemies. Of course there are. Okay, so I'm wounded beyond belief. No, he's up there. Damn it, I hate this. Because usually I'm such a bitch that I would just, like, very simply just not I would very simply just, like, either give myself some start bonus or something like cheaty like that, and then I would be like, well, who cares? And, like, who would care because I'm playing alone? But, like, when I'm recording, I feel like it's a bit too cheeky, like, even for me. So I have vowed never to cheat. Of course, it carries with it all this lovely thing like dying. Wait, there we go. How about one of those things? Yeah, drinking time. Oh no, I have radiation poisoning. So, let's take some right away. And let's go to that city. Oh, first we have to listen to the stupid things, don't we? Wait, are they in data? Okay, yeah, there we go.
Even in Vault 101, my work on Project Purity never really stopped. Soon after we arrived, my nightly routine included sneaking into the restricted areas, searching for, I don't know, whatever I could find. It was a Voltec facility, after all. The place was built with some of the most advanced technology this country had ever developed. Those excursions never turned up anything particularly useful. So, one night, after half a bottle of scotch, I broke into the overseer's office. It was easy enough to hack his console, gain access to the restricted files. Most of it was garbage. Propaganda, spy reports, just plain rambling bullshit, really. But there was one thing, one name that stood out amongst all the others. Dr. Stanislaus Braun. I knew of Braun's work, of course. He was a celebrity in his day, Voltec's sorcerer scientist, leaving his peers in awe of his technological wizardry. But it was in Vault 101 that night in the Overseer's office. I first learned of Braun's involvement in Voltec's social preservation program and his work on something called GECK, the Garden of Eden Creation Kit. To be honest, the GECK sounded like pure fantasy, even for someone of Braun's capabilities. It was nothing short of a miracle. A terraforming module capable of producing life from complete lifelessness. But not only was this thing a reality, it was actually distributed to several vaults to be used after an atomic war. Vault 101 was, sadly, not on that list. I did some digging and discovered Braun's name on the reservation list for a Vault 112. I'm no slouch, but this man, he could have easily succeeded where I failed. Does his collected knowledge remain within the halls of Vault 112? Journals,
Please, madam,
tapes,
those are peaceful.
computer records, maybe even experiments. If I could
Ah,
gain
fellow
access to
student.
just a fraction of Braun's genius, Project Purity would become a reality.
It's my pleasure to offer hot death in a variety of exciting flavors. Take your pick.
Oh, that's a sword. Okay, so I'm not going to pussyfoot out of this. We are in this episode because basically all we did now was fight a bunch of super mutants. We're going to... yeah. No, we're definitely going to find Father. That's a plan. And that's a Nick promise as well. You can take those to the bank, by the way. Very simply, all you need to do is offer up your 401k, and then there you go. Oh yeah, okay. So sell those two. I don't need many nukes. So sell. No, cancel. Sell the minigun. Yeah, okay. Bye.
Another satisfied customer.
Can you repair something for me?
Easy.
Repair all. Done. I'm going to buy.
Please, enjoy my selection of high-quality problem solvers.
That sounds way creepier than it should be. Exit.
Another satisfied customer. I'll...
Yeah, okay, good. Good. Bye. Okay. I should probably like to explain that before I started buying things, but we're going to listen to the last holotape. And then...
I'm off to Vault 112 to search for anything of Braun's that might help me
Yeah.
get this purifier up and running. All I know is that it's west of some place called Evergreen Mills, and it's well hidden in some sort of garage. But I'll find it. I have to. It's so close. That's the story of Project Purity, isn't it? An eternity of almost theirs. Let's see if Braun has the missing puzzle piece.
Okay, so what we're going to do... Personal footlockers? What? Never mind. So what we're going to do, lads... Oh, wow. We're going to fast forward to Project... Sorry, not to Project Purity. We're going to fast forward to Vault 112.
Move along, outsider.
Oh, fuck you too, then.
Move along, outsider.
You know, you guys are not very nice. Okay, so... I just remembered, like, I'm doing a Let's Play, aren't I? So, basically just jump cutting there wouldn't be really, you know, wouldn't be a real let's play. Let's play. So I'm just going. So because I've been to Megaton, I've got myself some meds, I've cured myself of whiskey addiction, and yeah. Let's avoid that, Mr. Gutsy. So what we're gonna do is I don't know, like all I'm doing now is just walking. This has to be insufferably boring. Just listening to my voice. I hate my voice. God, I smell really bad. I'm probably just gonna do a speed up thing. Oh, great. Oh, they're not as tough. Oh, they're definitely tough. They're monstrous in Fallout 1. A lot of you may be wondering why why I'm doing Fallout 3, because there is on the original channel that I had, where I uploaded my Fallout code, where I started the Nick show. You can, I think I have it like annotated on my thing, where you can find. Well, you can also find the first episode, by the way. Which is me just like running around in the vault at the start of the game. With our wonderful character of Bo KF. You can find me doing some Fallout 1. And like that was ages ago. And I kind of just decided like Fallout 1 really isn't that interesting. At least not to do a let's play on. Because it's like it's an isometric it's like an isometric old dungeon crawler RPG that I can't complete without looking it up, without looking up how to do things on the wiki. Because a lot of it is just like insanely stupid. There's a lot of different things, like you have to like reference things. You have to remember things. You have to like build up your skills slowly. You have to heal. To heal yourself, you have to use a first aid skill. And so on and so forth and so on and so forth. So basically, my problem at that point would be to, like, how would I make it interesting? And I didn't really have a way of doing that without like as funny as I am now. That was like I was like extremely dumb at that point. Like I was trying to be cool, and this is not even that long ago. It's like a couple of months ago. So it's just, well, a couple of months ago. What the fuck am I talking about? It's a couple of years ago, like maybe 2 or 3 years. I did that back when I was still in school. I'm a hard-working man now, by the way. working as a waiter, which in Norway is a real profession with actual education. But just like any other country, they also have the uneducated that basically earn more than me. Ooh, we found it! Yay! Woo! Yay! So, I was basically left with a conundrum. Like, first of all, I was left with the fact that like I started that right before my computer just completely broke down. So I didn't have a way of like getting more content out there. So I just kind of stopped it. And to pick it up now, first of all, that would entail me to, well, like do it all over again. And as fun as Fallout 1 is, it's not fun enough for that. Sorry. Sorry, Fallout 1 fans. I know it's a decent game, but it's not decent enough for me to like slave myself through that again. So I just sort of stopped that entire thing. Fission batteries. I guess they would be that small, wouldn't they? Ooh, baseballs. Lol. And a skeleton. What the hell is this? What the hell is this place anyway? It's a garage? Oh yeah, I had something hilarious today. It's and like I mean legitimately hilarious. I did not know that like that English people call ranch, which is that like it's an American dressing. I guess the equivalent would be sauce. Like you coat your shit in it, not your shit. Sorry, you coat your food with it. You nosh with it, and I did not know that like they called it ranch, or like ranch. They don't say ranch like an American says ranch. Ranch dressing. So that should have cured up. No, I thought it said that like sleeping in a bed would heal it. Does that not count as a bed? Well, anyways, long story short, I got really I was unimpressed. The music stopped. Fascinating. Also, were these just open before the war? Like they're like in an emergency, because that takes time.
Welcome to Vault 112, resident. According to sensors, you have arrived 202.3 years behind schedule. Please redress in your Vault Tech issued Vault suit before proceeding. If you have once dressed, please.
Oh yeah.
Let's find the nearest tranquility lounger and be seated.
So we've gotten to Vault 112. So this is as far as I'm going to go for this episode, because this episode, like, with this footage, with the cut other footage, it's going to be long. It's going to be really long, and I didn't want to do jump cuts. So what we're going to do is, yeah, there's Dad. So what we're going to do is we're going to do an episode for the Tranquility, and then I'm going to do the whole episode. I'm going to do the chatting, and then we're going to do an episode where I am at Project Purity, because Father is here. We're going to get him out, and I assume he's going to do, like, hi.
I'm sorry, but I am not at liberty to chat right now.
Fine, fuck off. So I'm going to do an episode where I know that this has been a very long episode, it's been 30 minutes-ish, so I will see you on the next episode of the next show.